started, I'd say, when me and my older brother Rick were little. We were looking for an outlet for our aggression. My great uncle Kyle, he got us into wrestling at a young age, and at the time, the club that we're in, you had to be 6 years old to practice. They thought 4 years old was too young. We lied about my age, and we said that I was 6. They bought it, and when I got in the practice room, I was so aggressive and so mean. I was mostly making the 6-year-old kids cry anyways. When I hit high school, I was full throttle, and that was pretty much my lifestyle then. This is when I won state my senior year. You first come here as a freshman year, you see everybody else, they have their posters here, and this is what I wanted. I wanted my name on the wall, my poster on here, and this was the end result of all the hard work. I went to Wisconsin Parkside for wrestling. I was on a scholarship. I almost made it to nationals. I was 1 round away from going. And then after that, me and my wife Connie, who we've been dating since high school, we found out that she was pregnant, and I decided to go a different route, come home.
When we moved back home from college, Darren, he had that itch and came home, and he told me he was going to be a fighter.
The first few years were really difficult. It was getting to the point where it was really wearing on my family. We're trying to raise a kid. She's going through a nursing program. I'm trying to work and train at the same time, getting maybe 4 hours of sleep at the most.
He would get up and work out before he would go to work, go and work 10-hour days, and then go home and eat out the door back to the gym. This went on for a couple of years.
She asked me, is it really worth it? How long can we do this for? It's taking too much effect to the family.
He looked me dead in the eye and he said, please don't give up on me. I know I can get in the UFC.
I had faith in the training. I knew that I belonged in the UFC. I knew I'd be there, but I had to have her behind me, and I told her, I'm gonna make it. Just give me a little bit longer.
I was like, well, it's just gonna be like this, all this working out. 3 weeks later, from that day, he got the phone call, and he was in the UFC. It was life-changing.
Hey, D, how about this? I fight for my family at the end of the day. How is it, Emma?
Good. Is that your favorite cake?
I fight for my family's name. I fight for the pride of my family, and I fight to support my family. It's a great feeling to get in the UFC, fighting for the biggest organization in the world, fight the best in the world. So it was an awesome feeling to be in the UFC right off the bat. His body, dude. Like, never mind. I beat some guys that most of the time the odds were against me. Most people didn't give me a shot, but I beat those guys, and people are starting to take me serious. I like being the underdog. I cherish the underdog role, because that's just something like I've always had my mentality that I'll prove everybody wrong again. When you fight me, you don't know what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna strike with you, if I'm gonna wrestle with you, and that's what I'm really starting to do in my game that throws a lot of people off.